first piece by Tchaikovsky that you play? One of the first things that I was thinking about is I don't think you really know the language yet of this music that you're playing. When we play Russian music, there is a very particular way that we need to play. Let's try to find it. Another thing that I was thinking also, it was bothering me a little bit. I see a lot of tension in your hand, unnecessary tension, and this makes our vibrato very, I say, not expressive enough. I'm just like one kind of vibrato. Let's try to find the same strength in the hand, but also really free. Let's start from the beginning. Fine, let's go. Can you fight a little bit more with the piano so it's not... It's important, so... This goes to the next step. Okay. Here this is too stiff, and here as well too stiff. We need freer, same strength, but I hear like this vibrato. No. Not every note is the same. Not every note is like... with quality and big, yeah. No, not like this. Not this, but you need to know how to use your body better. Like, because we need to make sound on the cello. It's not about strength or about weight, because if I just put only the weight of my hand, it's already too much. So we need to find, and if I press, of course, then it's just insane. But if I need to find like, okay, this is too much, okay, too much, okay. So it's a power, it's a game of like this and this at the same time to make and to generate as much power as possible. A bit better, but there's too much tension here, so makes our sound here. So we are playing. We don't want this sound, listen. We want this. You hear the difference? Yes, exactly. So we have to go down but up at the same time. And the hand free. This needs to affect how you play these notes. There's so much expression that you're missing still. A bit yeah, and also like a singer, like a, not like we don't want this vibrato, like yeah, like a voice. Much better. Again, the and from here, and then we just go until the again. Its quality is already not good. No. Even though it's a very simple beginning, it's insanely difficult because there are so many things to do. So we need first to do these 3 steps that you already know, like, and then we need to go from like di la do ra ra di to di you know, and then send it back again to the piano. So there's so many things we need to do. This beginning is really misleading. People think this is super difficult. Let's continue. So you need to be already starting in your this color of the piano is so beautiful with the re mi. You need to be like. Somewhere inside there, you cannot be like. Finger and the and also listen like you're going up mi fa sol and the piano is la sol fa, so it's going lower and you're going higher, so it's kind of like this feeling like this, so it's a lot of internal tension. To be ready. So many empty notes. There are too many empty notes. Like listen, this is so beautiful. Like this. With this, like this, like these harmonies and these intervals, they need to be like, oh, for you in your mind, they need to be so beautiful for us to listen to them. Otherwise, it's just like a scale. It's like, I can write that. But Tchaikovsky is so genius. He puts like a scale, which is the most stupid thing in the world. He makes it like, oh, you know. So for you, you need to be like, wow. Our job is not to play the notes here, which is already difficult enough. That's one job. But the real job is to be like, listen how insane this music is. I mean, and maybe someone from the audience, they don't know that the sol and the ice against the la, they don't need to know, but they just feel like, oh, what's going on? Yeah? Again, last time. Just start. So everything, it needs to be like insanely plastic, like if you can avoid a shift, even better. Like the finger, it needs to be like, you know, like so legato, like once again along with me. No shift, no shift. Exactly. And you need to feel the tension in like. And also this note with the la. So this has a lot of tension in the harmony. And this body. So I need to hear all this like, and you need to feel it in the hand. Like the hand needs to be feeling like, oh, tension, no tension, like, and this I hear, it translates in this from directly. Let's try again. Let's try once alone. Slower. Can you do? Okay, the key is the shape of your hand. So when you're doing these kind of things, you cannot stay here like this because I don't reach. So then, you know, you are adapting all the whole time. So if you're gonna play here, how does my arm look? Okay, so I need my arm to look like that before I reach there. Otherwise, it's impossible. So, and it's the easiest thing in the world. I just need to be in the position that I want to be. So play just the fa. Okay, look at your arm. And now from there, just play the do. That's it. So when you're playing the do, this kind of shifting is very important. It's a tool that you need to learn. Because it's very practical for many pieces. Like, you know, you need to be able to reach as long as possible without shifting, because shifting is dangerous, obviously, no? So just to be able to reach as farther as possible without shifting. Let's try again. Okay. Continue. The development of this model. I don't hear nothing like that. Under you is the sol. So in your mind, you need to be playing also the fa, sol, not just one note. And wait, you know, sol. And what is different now from the first time that you play this scale? No, it has nothing to do with it. You're the same. You play exactly the same thing. So what happens under you? Something changes in so it's something. Can you play the first time? The very beginning. Just play the very beginning, and then we play this one. Again, so we hear it better. Listen to the piano. Okay, and now this other time, the second time. No, it's not louder. So the first time, the accompaniment, you just play for us. Yeah. Very simple. Just accompaniment. And now, there's a melodic line. So you change. So you are not the same person because something, you know, is some. It's much more melodic and much more dramatic. You cannot play like if under you is like. No, it's, you know, the piano plays much more like this, so you need to play much more like that. And it's not because you want; it's because, you know, it's written in the score. You know, as an artist, you need to be like, nothing is random and nothing is just because. Like you need to make an interpretation of all the material that is there, and even though this is a very simple piece, it's full of many details that are missing. Let's from this second time, yes. Okay, so there needs to be a huge difference between the color of this is super kind of aerial, you know, instead of like that we had before. So listen to the piano, what's going on? super simple. And then this is a gesture. This is not like a scale. It's a gesture. Or whatever. Let's try. Then we finish. Ah, it's so ugly. Listen to the. You need to be feeling all this. And it really needs to be more beautiful. With care in the hand. Okay. Unfortunately, we have such little time. But you understand what I'm saying? You know, there's so much information in the piece that you are missing, and it's such a pity because it's so beautiful. It's full of so many things, just like the colors that he used. It's unbelievable. And for you, as an interpreter, it needs to be insane. You need to be thinking like, how can I bring this in, so for people to understand it. Now we are just like grasping at the very, very most basic level. From there, it's like 1,000 levels still that you can achieve. But this is supposed to make you very excited because it's the best part of the job. Just to discover all of this. If you can play even yourself a little bit the piano, even if you don't know how to play piano, just like, oh, like how does this sound? Oh, that's a nice color. Oh, so nice this color. Oh wow, maybe I can. What this note against what is la mi and the sol. Okay, which part of which chord? I mean, you don't need to do like a scientific study and knowing every single chord. No, just like, what is this? Okay, this is more like this, or this is more like that. This is so fascinating. And this should be like the most fun of the job. The learning the notes and everything else is like an unnecessary evil that we need to do to be able to have fun after and do all of this. All right? Thank you.